So, you've done it. You've built this amazing AI model, and it works perfectly on your laptop. Feels like a total game changer, right? But then, you have to take it into the real world. And all of a sudden, you're not just a data scientist anymore. You're juggling deployments, security, costs, monitoring for thousands of users. It gets chaotic, and it gets chaotic fast. Today, we're going to talk about the solution to that chaos, a unified control plane.
All right, so here's our game plan. First, we'll dive into the AI scaling problem, why this gets so messy. Then, we'll introduce the unified control plane as the hero of our story. We'll get into the nitty-gritty of what it actually manages, clear up the super important difference between control and capability, and then wrap it all up with the big payoff, why this really matters for your business.
First up, let's talk about the AI scaling problem. You know, it's one of those good problems to have, but it's still a major headache. It's that moment where your success actually starts creating a whole lot of chaos.
And this really gets to the heart of it, right? The question you have to ask is, your AI is powerful, for sure, but is it actually manageable? As it starts to grow, do you have any real way to keep it under control?
And this is what that chaos looks like in the real world. It's never just one simple model, is it? Pretty soon you got multiple models, maybe some AI agents, all being worked on by different teams. You got different environments, like for testing and for production. Then you layer on security policies, compliance rules, the constant need to scale up and down, and of course, the costs, which can just spiral out of control. Without a central system to wrangle all this, it just becomes a fragmented nightmare.
So, how do you bring order to that chaos? Well, that's where our solution comes in, the unified control plane.
So what is a unified control plane, or UCP for short? Put simply, it's a single, centralized layer that handles the entire operational side of your AI ops. Think of it like this. It's the air traffic control tower for your AI. The UCP isn't flying the planes, that's the model's job. But it's making sure they all take off, fly their routes, and land safely and efficiently.
Okay, so if it's the air traffic control tower, what is it actually doing up there? Let's break down its core jobs.
A UCP handles all the really critical operational stuff. It's in charge of deploying models and services, and it orchestrates the infrastructure they run on, even scaling it up or down automatically. It's also your security guard, managing who gets access to what. And on top of that, it's your accountant and your compliance officer, tracking costs, setting budgets, and making sure all the company rules are being followed. It's the whole operational shebang in one place.
Let's make this concrete with a quick example. Okay, step 1. A developer deploys a new model with a single command to the UCP. Easy. Step 2. Traffic starts to spike, so the UCP automatically scales up the resources. No one has to get paged at 2 a.m. Step 3. It enforces access rules, so maybe only the marketing team can use this new tool. And steps 4 and 5, you're watching its performance and tracking costs from a single dashboard with alerts to make sure you stay on budget. It's all managed from one central spot.
Now, this next point is really, really important because it's where a lot of people get tripped up. We need to draw a clear line between what the AI does and how the AI is run. This is the whole distinction between control and capability.
So here's the breakdown. The model itself, the logic, that's its capability. It's the brain. It's the part that decides what to do, whether that's generating text or analyzing an image. The UCP, on the other hand, provides the control. It decides how that model is actually run in the real world. Where is it deployed? Who can access it? How much does it cost? Is it secure? The model is the intelligence. The UCP is the operational framework that lets that intelligence function safely and reliably in a real business.
All right, let's bring this home and talk about the payoff. Why should your business even care about this? What's the ultimate benefit of getting all this right?
And here's the bottom line. A unified control plane is the bridge that takes a clever AI prototype and turns it into a true enterprise-grade system. It's what moves you from a cool experiment in the lab to a service that is scalable, secure, and reliable enough for your customers to depend on day in and day out. Without that bridge, your AI is just stuck in the lab.
So I'll just leave you with this one question to think about. Take a hard look at your own AI initiatives. You know they're powerful, you know they're smart, but are they truly ready for the real world?